As requested, as voted, check my community tabs and see when I post. You might get a chance to vote. Before we start doing exclusive votes and Patreon and all that, the Sixth Sense. Now, in that post, I said I'm choosing between two Fincher movies. This is obviously not a Fincher movie because it's M. Night Shyamalan. This is obviously not a Fincher movie because it's M. Night Shyamalan. I was thinking about, I think I was making it six, seven. I think I was mixing it up with seven, but I've watched seven. That's one of my favorite films. But for some reason in my head at the time of that making that post, I thought this was a Fincher movie. And so I was kind of annoyed that you guys were voting The Sixth Sense because I was like, why are you gonna make me? I thought, I thought in my head they were both Fincher movies, and The Fight Club came out first, and so I was like, let me watch them in order. And you guys were voting The Sixth Sense, and then I clocked. Oh wait, this ain't. Anyway, I know this is the movie that made M Night M Night. In terms of M Night's discography, his filmography. I mean, I've watched. Let's go through it. So I have watched The Last Airbender. I've seen a bit of After Earth. I never finished it. Intentionally never finished it. I've seen Split. I like Split. I think James McAvoy gives an incredible performance that makes that movie, but I still think the movie is good. I haven't got around to watching Glass. I've watched Old, and that's pretty much it. It's a travesty that I haven't watched the film that made him who he is. And the first film I watched from him was this guy right here, which was tragic, to put it kindly. I did want to see who the writer was for this movie. Who is it? Oh, it's M. Night too. Okay then. M. Night and M. Night. Well, that should be fun. I mean, aside from that, I have no idea. I don't know if this is an adaptation. What genre is it actually? Quickly, it's a psycho. Oh, it's a psycho thriller. It's a mystery. It's a psycho drama. Guys, this is one of my favorite film genres. I love it, which is partly why I love Seven. So this should be right up my street. I think the only other thing I know is because people were suggesting this movie after watching Forrest Gump because I was like, I know that kid from somewhere. And it was Haley Joel Osment, and people were like, "Oh, he was in The Sixth Sense," and I was like, "I haven't watched The Sixth Sense, so so where do I know him from?" And we still ain't worked that out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Yo, everyone! Big news: memberships are officially live. Whether you use Patreon, the link will be in the description box, or if you want to do it directly via YouTube and you want to click that join button, you can now unlock some exclusive content. What's on offer? Early access to all of my reactions and also full-length watch-alongs. So the way it works is I'll give you a countdown and you can sync up your own footage of the film or the TV show, and it's like I'm watching alongside you in your room or your living room or wherever you're watching. You'll also get access to my private Discord where you can chat directly to me or other supporters, vote on what you want me to react to next, and enjoy other exclusive content. Honestly, it's down to you guys, whatever you want. So yeah, click that join button below or head to the description box if you want to do it via Patreon. Can't wait to see some of you there. Peace. Bruce, Big Bruce. When I was younger, did this happen to anyone else? They used to get Bruce Willis and Jason Statham mixed up. I know. It does make sense. They're bold. But aside from that, they're not much alike. Toni Collette. I know her. Olivia Williams. I'm watching her right now in Dune Prophecy. Well, just finished. Haley Joel Osment. I know. I'm 4 for 4 right now. Donnie Wahlberg. I don't think I know who that is. You know what? I should have taken an espresso shot because I feel like I'm gonna have to have my brain all the way in 100 to figure out. I don't even know what this is, but is it like something? Is it? It said mystery. Do I have to figure this out on the way? Is this film about to make me look stupid? Do you know them films there? They just absolutely send you in every direction, and then you get to the end, you're like, huh? Excuse? Kathleen Kennedy, Madame Star Wars. I did not think that was a light bulb. My headphones are so loud, and I'm worried that this is going to be a jump scary type film. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Tula. Tula Harkonnen. I think we all behave like that when we go down to basements. I act like that when I go to take out the bins.
Cold. How much does it?
Turn the heating on.
I'd say it costs at least a couple hundred. I'm gonna read it for you. I really sound like that.
Thank you, because I was about to squint.
An achievement in the field of child psychology, his dedication to his work, and his continuing efforts to improve the quality of life. The city of Philadelphia proudly bestows upon its son the merest citation for professional excellence. This is an important night for us.
So that's why they're celebrating, right?
Finally, someone is recognizing the sacrifices you've made. That you have put everything second, including me, for those families that they're talking about.
Damn. Honest. Something's telling me this is not about to be a sex scene. There's just a vibe as he turns down the volume in case he gets... What? Oh, here we go. What? Oh! That gap didn't look big enough for someone to crawl through, especially with the glass. Why is he stripping?
You've broken a window and entered a private residence.
You don't know so many things.
I know my address.
There are no needles or prescription drugs of any kind in this house.
Do you know why you're afraid when you're alone?
Why do I already feel sorry for him? What happened?
What do you want?
What's wrong? What?
He promised me!
Who? Is he one of the children, maybe, that he helped?
Don't you even remember your own patients? Single parent family. Possible mood disorder. You told me I was having trouble coping with my parents' divorce. Wrong. Wrong. Now look at me! I don't want to be afraid no more.
Just give me
Let...
I'm gonna
Yeah, give me...
years for you.
Oh?
Some people, they call me freak. I am. I am a freak on you.
Vincent Gray.
Did you finally get it right?
I do remember you.
Took you 3 tries.
Failed me.
I'm scared.
You failed me!
Let's take it easy.
Vincent, I'm sorry if I didn't help you. But if you just
Oh, that's
Let me
bruises,
try.
scratches from getting through the window.
chance.
I thought this was a Bruce Willis movie. Oh, bye, Bruce. I did not think he had the weapon on him. Why'd he strip? Oh, all right. Oh, wait. This could be a flashback. Or is he healed and he's... No, it's a flashback. Oh, which one is this? Is this... What did that say? Cole or our main guy? Vincent. Because it said mood disorder for Cole, but that's what Vincent said. Those are some glasses, boy. Hold on. Why is he stalking this kid? I mean, if he's a child psychologist, he's hired by someone to psychologize. So surely you just do it, or is this part of his job? Is to look, I don't know, see how he behaves in an environment where he's not being specifically watched. I don't know. I'm confused. Why is he watching him from afar? Translation: I don't speak Latin.
It's okay, Cole.
Mm.
My name is Dr. Malcolm Crowe. We were supposed to meet today, but in the olden days, in Europe, people used to hide out in churches. They would claim sanctuary.
What were they hiding from?
Bad people, mostly. What were you talking about with your soldiers when I came in?
De profundis clamo ad te domine. It's called Latin.
Oh, the scratches.
Are you a good doctor?
I used to be. I won an award once from the mayor. Had an expensive frame.
Oh wait, no, this is the future.
I'm gonna see you again, right?
If that's okay with you.
So he didn't die from it, from his injuries. Why did the kid ask, "Are you a good doctor?" What experience has he had with doctors in the past? That made me laugh. I should have. I need to learn to bring a notebook and pen, especially when I'm watching like a psycho thriller, mystery type joint. Sorry, that dinner, that plate. I don't know what it was, but it looked measly. That's a doorknob. I didn't see what it said. Out of the depths, I cried to you. So maybe it's a plea for help.
Cole! Hey, your Cocoa Puffs are getting soggy.
What? Were they not open? Oh, son.
Pop-Tarts.
He definitely didn't do that in the 7 seconds she was gone. No, not physically anyway.
What are you thinking, Mama?
Lots of things.
Same. And I can't choose one to express.
I was not thinking something bad about you. Got it?
That's not
Okay, great. Tuck it in. Hey, Cole! You want this?
Is this a little supernatural kid?
I just made that up. I went with it. It's great actors do. It's called improv.
Does he pay him to pretend like he's got friends?
Hey, baby. How was your day?
I was picked first for kickball teams at recess. I hit a grand slam to win the game. Everybody lifted me up on their shoulders and carried me around cheering.
Young man.
In that case, I'm gonna make you some triangle pancakes.
Are those just what they say on the tin? Triangle pancakes?
Don't feel like talking today? Want to play a game? I read your mind. If what I say is right, you take one step towards the chair. If what I say is wrong, you take one step back. If you reach the chair, you sit down. If you reach the door, you can go.
Brother. Oh my goodness.
When your mother and father were first divorced, your mom went to see a doctor like me, and he didn't help her. So you think I'm not going to be able to help you?
Thank you for answering my question about the good doctor.
You're worried that she said she told him things she couldn't tell anyone else. Secrets. You have a secret, but you don't want to tell me.
Yeah. It's this supernatural thing. What can this kid do?
Your dad gave you that watch as a present just before he went away.
You forgot it in a drawer. Doesn't work.
You keep pretty quiet in school, but you're a good student. You've never really been in any serious trouble.
Oh.
We're supposed to draw a picture. I drew a man. Got hurt in the neck by another man with a screwdriver.
You saw that on TV, Cole?
Everyone got upset. They had a meeting. Mom started crying. I don't draw like that anymore. What am I thinking now?
Where's my damn triangle pancakes?
What you're thinking now?
That has to be like 3 steps to me.
You're nice. But you can't help me.
I have not pieced together niche.
I thought you meant the other Italian restaurant I asked you to bring me.
Huh?
I'm so sorry, Anna. I just can't seem to keep track of time. They're both so similar. Same mannerisms, same expressions, same things hanging over their head. Cole has scratches on his arm. I think they might be fingernail cuts. Defensive cuts, maybe. I don't know. Or I could just be wrong. Maybe he's just a kid who likes to climb trees a lot.
Has he taken this case because Cole is so similar to Vincent and he wants to make up for whatever went wrong?
I know that it makes me mad. I just feel like I'm being given a second chance and I don't want it to slip away.
Right.
Happy anniversary.
I thought she was accepting of that to him his job seems to come first or his career, and it's only worsened because of what happened.
I don't like when people look at me like that.
But I guess you can only keep up appearances for so long. It's probably been eating at her for a long time.
Did you ever talk to your mom about how things are with Tommy?
I don't tell her things.
Why not?
Because she doesn't look at me like everybody else, and I don't want her to. I don't want her to know.
You are not a freak. Don't you believe anybody that tries to convince you of that? That's bullshit. You don't have to go through your life believing that. Okay?
You said the S word.
Yeah. Sorry.
What's that?
Sometimes we do things to draw attention, to express our feelings about certain issues. For example, a person might leave something on a desk for someone else to find. Do you know what free association writing is, Cole? Free association writing is when you take a pencil in your hand and you put the pencil to a piece of paper and you start writing. And you don't look at what you're writing or think about what you're writing, you just...
This handheld camera.
Could be something you heard somewhere else or feelings you had deep inside.
Oh. I was going to ask, is this what he did?
Have you ever done any free association writing, Cole?
What the hell is going quiet? The damn baby. I'll cut. Oh.
Did you ever write any upset words before your father left?
I don't remember.
Can you do something for me? Think about what you want to get out of our time together. What our goals should be. If you change something in your life, anything at all, what would it be?
Instead of something I want, can it be something I don't want? I want to be scared anymore.
What's he afraid of?
Hi, I'm on my way out to the flea market in the Amish country. I thought maybe you want to come along and show me how to buy one of these things.
I don't know if I can deal with the Amish today. You can't curse or spit or anything.
It's probably a good thing.
So do you think maybe I should stop by on the way back, show you what I got? Because that wouldn't be a problem.
You know, I can see him on Monday.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. Understood. Okay, so I guess I'm going to get going then.
Oh, not the double back.
Keep moving, cheese dick.
Lines. Oh my goodness me. I remember having to write lines. I think I only ever had to write lines like twice
Can anybody guess
in my
what
whole
city
education.
was
I was a good child.
Can anyone guess what this building was used for 100 years ago, before you went to school?
Oh.
Yes, Cole.
So he doesn't normally answer questions.
They used to hang people here.
Oh? Is that the answer you wanted? It can't be.
No, that's
Right.
not correct. Where'd you hear that?
They pulled the people in crying and kissing their families by.
Cole, this building was a legal courthouse. Laws were passed here. Some of the very first laws.
I mean, that makes it more likely that he's
The whole building was
right.
full of lawyers, lawmakers.
They were the ones that hanged.
Literally. Honestly.
I don't like people looking at me like that.
Oh.
What?
Stop it!
I don't know how else to look.
You're a stuttering Stanley!
Excuse me?
You talked funny when you went to school here. You talked funny all the way to high school. You shouldn't look at people. It makes them feel bad.
How did you...
Stop looking at me!
Who have you...
Oh?
Stuttering Stanley! Stuttering Stanley! Stuttering Stanley!
You freak!
Oh, you've just gotten the sack. Off to the job center you go. So he can tap into the past. Physically, or is it just he has a knowledge bank of everything that's happened before him? Is that his sixth sense history? I don't know.
Observe. Magic penny. I do my little magic shake and... Now to my right hand.
Bruce Willis, Malcolm, we don't have time for this, man.
I do another little shake and... Right there in the vest pocket. I do another little shake. And... Right back in the left hand where it started.
I was watching that hand for quite a long while,
This
and I
match.
knew it was that
What are
same.
you talking about?
Just kept the penny in that.
Exactly. Oh, that was so crap.
Malcolm, sit your cute butt down and listen.
Huh?
No doubt about it. Anna is like my sister.
Oh, she's watching. Oh, she was watching their wedding videos.
Julie Andrews twirling around like a mental patient on a mountaintop kind of happy. Now that's the kind of happy I'm talking about.
That's an interpretation of The Sound of Music.
Don't tell her I told you. But she said she knew she loved you from the first time she met you on the street. I love you guys.
Boy, it feels like it's one-way traffic to her. Can we meet her? She's hilarious. I still think it's interesting that we didn't really address the fact that he was shot and he's recovering. I wonder if we'll come back to that. But just on that, remember when the guy was in his bathroom? He was like, "There's no medication for you here. There's no drugs." There is now. Why is it always struggling to get in this door with this very bright red doorknob? And M. Night intentionally shoots it from the waist so that the doorknob is very much in the picture, as well as it being bright red. There's something. What is that? And now we've got this red balloon. And upstairs he goes.
Open this door, please. Come on. I can't breathe.
What?
If you can hear me, open this door.
He's hearing.
This door, I'll break through it and grab you.
There. Check it out.
Tommy. I struggle with child bullies because I want to say some things, but they're children.
We're gonna put on a pretend play. It's called Locked in the Dungeon.
Right. That is my worst nightmare. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. And they were just there watching. No one has a key? What?
The test would indicate he did not have a seizure. He's doing fine.
What are you talking about? What? The parents? The kids?
There's some cuts and bruises on your son.
Is that M. Night?
You think I hurt my child?
I don't know what to believe.
Think I'm a bad mother?
Mrs. Sloan over there, the social worker with the hospital. And she's going to ask you a couple procedural questions.
What happened to my child today?
I'm asking.
Something was happening to him, physically happening. Something was very wrong.
I'm sorry. We need to get back to them kids and the parents who just stood there as well. If you're a parent, surely you just run up and try and help her or break up. Why are you just standing back holding the kid that just did that to someone else's child? My head is hot.
I want to tell you my secret now.
Please?
I see dead people.
Oh, I need to pause. I need to pause. I have to pause it. If you are unaware, there was a little beef between a couple of popular hip-hop artists, rappers, in fact, to be precise. And there was a big song that came out this year that was part of that beef, and it was by Kendrick Lamar. And, you know, in the opening line, it says, "I see dead people." I see dead people. All this time I've been bopping and dropping and and bro, I did not know what the reference to that song or to that what the reference from that line. I didn't know that line was from this film. I don't know that line. I if anyone asked me, I see dead people, I would attribute that to Kendrick Lamar. I did not know that was a reference to this film. And now I feel really stupid. Might as well touch on it whilst we're here and whilst we've got some time because we paused. So he sees the dead people in these places that he goes to and they reveal to him the information. This is where he's finding out all the information. So his sixth sense essentially is to see dead people. And maybe there were ghosts in the house that opened those cupboards because I'm still trying to make sense of what happened there. Let's jump back in.
graves and coffins.
Walking around like regular people. They don't see each other. They only see what they want to see.
What?
They don't know they're dead.
Whoa.
How often do you
So
see
they're just living regular lives.
All the time. You won't tell anyone my secret, right?
No. I promise.
Will you stay here until I fall asleep?
Of course.
I wonder what he saw whilst he was locked in that cupboard.
Some kind of school-age schizophrenia. Medication and hospitalization may be required.
Whoa. I mean, he's a man of science, so that's always going to be his first port of call, isn't it? That husky is so cute. Or Malamute. I can't tell the difference. Are they attacking him? The ghosts. Been there. Whatever it was literally scratched him through his jumper and his vest. A singlet. Are we now going to be seeing from his perspective? I wonder how he visualizes these people. Like, how does he make a distinction between who's human and who's a ghost or who's dead? Do they look different?
Mama?
No. Dinner is not ready.
No, they don't.
What are you gonna do? You can't hide me anymore! Look what you made me do! Manny!
So everyone kind of puts everything on him. That was his cry for help. That's what he was saying in the beginning.
I thought the play was excellent. Better than Cats.
Cats?
Never mind.
Let's not talk about the Cats that came out since this movie's been out.
What?
He's talking to someone. Oh.
Cole. I don't see anything.
Sometimes you feel it inside, like you're falling down real fast. It's really just standing still. You ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck? And the down hairs on your arm, you know, when they stand up?
Yes.
That's them. When they get mad, it gets cold.
You remember at the beginning of the film when Anna was really cold? Like, she was literally shivering when she went down to the basement.
I don't see anything. Are you sure they're there?
Please make them leave.
How? Wonder what it visually looks like for him when a human or someone who's alive interacts with someone who's dead. I'm guessing this is going to happen. What happens when he interacts with Vincent? Because they've been through the same thing. Is Vincent going to say some things about Malcolm that's going to turn, or he might turn on Malcolm?
The bumblebee pendant? Why do you keep taking it? It was Grandma's. You know, what if it broke? You know how sad it'd be.
M. Night, what are you telling us here with this camera movement and the focus on the mom?
Sometimes people think they lose things, and they really didn't lose them, it just gets moved.
So did you move the bumblebee pendant?
Don't get mad.
So who moved it this time? Maybe someone came in our house, took the bumblebee pendant out of my closet and placed it nicely in your drawer. I am so tired, Cole. I'm tired in my body. I'm tired in my mind. I'm tired in my heart. I mean, I've been praying, but I must not be praying right. Looks like we're just gonna have to answer each other's prayers. If we can't talk to each other, we're not gonna make it. Now tell me, baby. I won't get mad, honey.
Oh, bless him.
Did you take the bumblebee pendant?
No.
You've had enough roast beef. You need to leave the table. Go!
This ain't easy, so I don't want to be like that's bad parenting. But what's it got to do with the food? How can you telling me he's had too much roast beef if he's still eating? Who are you with your 60s, 70s get up?
Hey, come on. Oh shit, where my dad keeps his gun. Come on.
Get out of my house.
Sebastian, come on.
Mama,
So the dog can see them as well, maybe.
if you're not very bad, better sleep in your bed tonight.
Look at my face. I'm not very mad.
I do feel for her. This is not this. This would not be an easy situation in real life, man.
Oh God, please tell
And
me.
he won't communicate.
Please.
Like, what is she supposed to do? There's no manual for this.
It's Edwardian, beautifully worked with mine-cut diamonds and an actual color Burmese sapphire.
You, got anything a little plainer?
Plainer. You want a plain ring to go with your plain fiance? Is that how it is? I think maybe when people own things and then they pass away, a part of themselves gets printed on those things, like fingerprint.
So what about the watch he's wearing from his dad? The comedy in this is, I'm enjoying it. Like, it shouldn't make sense, but they're just throwing it in here and there, and it's working.
No, this is too much.
No, took it out of your Christmas bonus.
No, it's perfect. Thanks.
Oh,
I told you what I want.
they were doing this while people were still in the store?
We used to talk to each other. Like there was no one else in the world except us. I hadn't paid enough attention to my family.
Oh,
Bad things happen when you do that. I'm gonna transfer you. I got 2 psychologists.
honestly. Oh, and those must be hard words from him.
Get off. You're the only one who can help me. I know it.
Oh,
I can't help you. Someone else can help you.
Believe me, right? Dr. Crow, you believe my secret, right?
you can't have him tell you that secret and then you abandon him. And I know it's not easy, but I don't know. It feels like he's being selfish right now. And it's...
How can you help me if you don't believe me? So magic's real.
Oh, man.
You know why you're afraid when you're alone?
Oh, my goodness.
I do.
What is he realizing? What did he say when he...
I'm sorry about that, Vincent. I hope I didn't leave you alone too long. It's cold in here. Vincent, why are you crying?
You won't believe.
Oh, of course, he was a child. Sorry. I was like, it sounds like Cole.
I'm sorry about that, Vincent. I hope I didn't leave you alone too long. Vincent, will you excuse me? I have to take this out. Just give me a minute, okay?
Okay.
I'm moving closer like I'm there. What did you say? I cannot hear... I can't hear anything. Speaking Spanish? Save me. I don't know what the rest of the Spanish means, but I heard something that sounded like save me.
You've been running around? Make you feel better? You want to ask me questions now? What? Something happened, didn't it? You wigging out?
What does that mean?
Yes,
Does that mean like, are you bugging?
I think I am.
You going crazy?
You know what yo no quiero morir means? Spanish. It means I don't want to die.
Mm.
What do you you think these ghosts want when they talk to you? I want you to think about it really carefully. What do you think they want?
Just help.
That's right. That's what I think too. They just want help, even the scary ones. And I think I might know a way to make them go away. Listen to them.
What if they don't want to help? What if they're just angry and they just want to hurt somebody?
Like they've been hurting him.
I don't think that's the way it works.
Oh. Did he just come out of his house?
Hey! Hey!
Oh. Get inside, please. Get inside, please. Look at the tilt of the camera. Please get inside. Don't like it. Not enjoying it. I can't lie. I would never not have my back to the wall. I would be against it. Nothing could be behind me. Impossible. I'd be in a corner where I can see everything. How would you expect me to ask this person a question when she's vomiting? Constantly.
I'm feeling much better
Are you sure? What did you eat?
Do you want to tell me something?
What did she say? What did she eat? Quiche?
She came a long way to visit me, didn't she?
I guess she did.
They're going to wherever this girl came from. Did she recently pass away and they're going to a funeral? They didn't show the sister's face. Did maybe she do something? Is she involved in this somehow?
I just heard the little one is falling ill now. God help.
Someone else has got something. What's it with these rooms and these doorknobs? Puppet show. Oh, I don't like puppet show. Oh, I hate those in relation to horror. Horrifying. Horrifying. That's her. She came all the way to Santa Barbara to tell him to come get this. What is in it? The truth?
Mister? Are you Kira's daddy? It's for you. She wanted to tell you something.
Look at Bruce Willis standing in the background like that. Oh, they ain't waiting around. Well, they probably know what's in it.
Oh no, here he comes. Please come my way. You can kick me. Oh, okay then.
I really like that shot composition. What is that? What is that? Bleach. I can't tell if everyone in the background is watching.
Can I go inside and eat them?
Don't say that it tastes funny. You know I don't need to hear that.
Of course you don't.
Cammy's mom called.
They all watched it.
You were keeping her sick.
Oh, and the little one was falling sick as well. I'm so sorry I blamed this little girl. It's just they're very intentionally not showing her face that it just had me worried that maybe she was going to jump out like,
They're calling for a stable boy.
has he forgiven him for baiting out his past?
Who were you talking to?
Oh my goodness me. So he's completely comfortable with it now.
Thanks for giving me this part, Mr. Cunningham.
You know, when I went to school here, there was a terrible fire in this section of the
He
theater.
knows.
They rebuilt the whole thing.
Yeah,
Only he who is pure of heart can take the sword from the stone. Let the boy try.
Tommy can take his crap advert somewhere else. This is Cole's time now.
I got an idea how you can talk to your wife. Wait till she's asleep. Then she'll listen to you, and she won't even know it.
Scientifically proven to be true.
Not gonna see you anymore, am I?
I think we said everything we needed to say. Maybe it's time to say things to someone closer to you.
Oh, his mom.
Maybe we can pretend like we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Just for pretend.
That way they don't have to say goodbye.
I'll see you tomorrow, Cole.
Oh. Can't lie. I kind of wanted a little. That scared the life out of me. I kind of wanted a little interaction there, man. Like a hug, an embrace. What's going on? No,
Jeez, I hope nobody got hurt.
no.
You're very quiet.
Don't let this be someone we know.
You're man of Mr. Play, aren't you? I have 2 jobs, baby. You know how important they are for us. I'd give anything to have been there.
I'm ready to communicate with you now. Tell you my secrets. You know the accident up there?
Yeah,
Someone got hurt.
they did?
A lady. She died.
Oh my God, but you can see it? Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
Oh, you're scaring me.
He was scaring all of us.
They scare me.
Okay, we don't know her.
Ghosts.
You see ghosts, Cole?
They're the ones that used to hurt me. What are you thinking, Mama? You think I'm a freak?
Look at my face. I would never think that about you. Ever.
It's a lot, man.
Grandma says hi.
Oh my goodness.
She says she's sorry for taking the bumblebee pendant. She just likes it a lot.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's very wrong.
She wanted me to tell you.
Oh, please.
She wanted me to tell you she saw you dance.
Yeah.
You and her had a fight right before your dance recital. You thought she didn't come to see you dance. She did.
Who is this actress?
She hid in the back.
She's incredible. Toni Collette. I know her.
You came to the place where they buried her. Asked her a question. She said, the answer is every day. What did you ask?
I was about to ask that.
Do I make her proud?
Wow. Wow. The acting in that scene, 10/10. She literally watches their wedding videos every night. I thought it was Anna that got run over, by the way.
I miss you too.
Why, Malcolm?
What is it?
Why did you leave me?
I didn't leave you.
I see people. They don't know they're dead.
How often do you see it?
Who's not alive? Is it her or him?
They only see what they want to see.
Is it? Oh my. That's why she's watching these videos. Oh my goodness me. Oh. He died. He died. And the thing he needed from Cole was to find his, to fix what he. Oh. That's why they never addressed the fact that we didn't see no hospital, we didn't see any recovery. He didn't recover.
I think I'm okay, really. I think just when it didn't hurt anymore.
That's why the guy didn't respond. Oh my goodness me. I'm rerunning through the movie in my head right now and matching everything up.
Just needed to do a couple things.
What?
Needed to help someone.
Yes, exactly. That's why he needs to come. That's why he need.
I needed to tell you something.
Oh, wow.
You were never second. Ever. Everything will be different in the morning.
Wow. Now he's gotten what he needed. Excuse flipping me. I just got to keep going. So I just throw that in the back. But all these things were signs that he was not alive. But you know the real thing that I'm annoyed I didn't pick up on is the fact that I never clocked him not having a two-way conversation with anyone but Cole. Like, how can I'm watching this film. How am I not picking up on the the fact that he's only having dialogue with Cole? Like they fooled me with the dinner scene because at the end she makes a remark, and to me it was a sign that she's ignoring him and she resents him, and so she says this little passing mark, but she never looks up at him. But to me, in my head, that must have checked as yeah, they had a conversation, but she wasn't talking to him at all. It's like the film uses the dynamics of the various relationships that or what we perceive to be the dynamics of those relationships to fool us into thinking there's a reason why there's a lack of communication. Same example with Anna's coworker that she's doing a little thing with. Like he's driving off and he's not responding to him. It makes sense. He just left another man's house where his wife is residing. Why would I stop for a conversation? I'm going home. Do you know what I mean? But how I didn't realize that he never spoke to Lynn. In my head, Lynn was the one that brought Malcolm into the house to have a conversation with Cole. And how I could not see that we never saw a relationship just because we saw them sitting opposite each other is crazy. Also, that doorknob. I mean, you hear my commentary in this film. When they show that doorknob, I think it's the second time, but even the first time, I'm like, he struggles to open it, and then he like ruffles through his pocket, and then it cuts to him walking down the basement stairs. So in my head, it registers that yeah, he found a key, opened the door, went downstairs. But even then, like especially the second time, I'm like, but why is he? You just wouldn't shoot a scene like that without it having a meaning or an intention. Which is why the second time I was like, nah, there's something with this door. What is going on here? What is M Night trying to show me? I hate it so much, but I love it so much. It's so annoying to be fooled like this, but it's so good. Also, the color red. I haven't really put together the connection between when M. Night or the cinematographer. I haven't quite worked out yet. But that doorknob is a very obnoxious red. Doesn't really feel like it fits into the theme of the house or just the film in general. It doesn't fit into the color palette of the film. So when you see it, you're like, it stands out. I'm like, why? And then next scene, we see that red balloon floating in the scene at the kid's birthday party. I'm like, that has to be intentional. And then I think it might be Lynn, but there's a couple times we see people wearing like these same red jumpers. I'm sure there's a consistent theme in when the color red is used or shown in certain places and what it is supposed to mean. I haven't clocked it yet. I've only watched it the one time and then edited it. But if you know what the symbolism behind that red means, please drop your thoughts in the comments. It's probably something to do with the supernatural about to happen. I don't know. Let me know what you think. You see, films like this, yeah, they make me they make me angry with myself for being fooled, but at the same time, I love that it reveals people's genius. Like, how have you thrown everything in my face, and you watch it back, and you're like, everything is right there. It's in plain sight. Like the ability to fool, not just me, but many people. There's a reason why people want to see me react to this because they know I'm going to be fooled. They know I'm going to be shocked. To set up movies, like I just think it's such a feat. Everything has to be spot on to not give enough away. The direction, the writing, the performances. You don't want an actor to do too much to give away what you're trying to save for the final reveal. Like when that ring drops, first of all, I'm even too slow to realize immediately that it's Malcolm. I'm still trying to. Do you know what I mean? If anyone before does anything that's just too much, I'm gonna clock on. So to keep the balance between keeping me interested that something else is going on, but not giving too much away, that final moment. In fact, I have claps. Why am I clapping? It's just so good. You know what? For me, this entire movie is about therapy. It's a big therapy session for our main characters. Cole, Malcolm, Lynn, and Anna less so, but even I'd include her in that. The four of them in this film are looking for some sort of healing, closure, therapy. Everyone is in this four-way tie of helping each other to heal. Cole is dealing with some serious fear and some trauma, rightly so, because these ghosts are thumping the little boy in his corner. They're beating him up, scratching him and all sorts. Like he's getting physically abused. That's before even you just talking about being jump scared by the fact that there's a ghost. So he's dealing with all of that. And it's a conversation with Malcolm, who he from the jump knows is a ghost. And his experience with other ghosts haven't been fun. And it takes him having that conversation with Malcolm to deal with the trauma and to deal with the fear, only to find out that these ghosts themselves also needed this conversation. So Malcolm himself, he needs this conversation with Cole. He's come back, and this is true for me and probably a lot of people. But I go into this thinking that, oh, Malcolm is here. I say it at the end as well, but it's only on reflection that I realize it's not the case. Malcolm, I believed Malcolm was here to try and make up for what happened with Vincent and try to fix that within himself, within his mind. No, he says at the end that might have been a consequence, but really and truly, he realized what he truly needed was to make up for what Anna said at the very beginning of this movie, which was that she was second to his career. And so all of this is really for him is to finally tell Anna that no, she's always been number one. It took him to realize, it took me to realize. Even when he said that, I didn't really process. But the fact that he only disappears like the screen goes white, finally, once he communicates that to Anna, and not in the previous scene where he has dealt with Vincent and the Cole situation. He's still there. Why? Because his therapy session is not over. And then Lynn, Tony Collette. By the way, Bruce Willis, Haley Joel Osment, great. But Tony Collette, you know what's so funny? Watching this back, I said in the very beginning of the film, I saw her name come up in the credits. I was like, oh, Tony Collette. I know her. We get into the movie. I don't recognize Tony Collette on my screen. Bear in mind, I only know Tony Collette from Knives Out and Hereditary. By the way, Hereditary, worst film of all time. Not because of the quality of the film. I went sleepless nights after watching that film. She was incredible. But I did not recognize that woman on my screen because I only know her, my fault, from the last like 5 years. She was incredible. That scene in the car, which is this is her therapy session essentially. Well, she's going through it the whole time with Cole. But that scene in the car where she gets her moment of healing, and there's so much emotion, there's so many different emotions that she's having to deal with in that scene and that she has to portray. I'm talking about Toni Collette. Forget Lynn, even. Like, there's fear because why is my son telling me that he sees the supernatural? There's confusion. Then there's the shock because he's actually telling me things that have to be true. Then there's dealing with the emotion of those things because Lynn currently is finding out that her mother did see her at that dance recital. There's a mixed emotion of overwhelming joy probably, but also sadness because she's not here. And I miss my mum. And all of those emotions are in that character at once. And the camera holds it on Toni Collette, and she's dealing with and it looks so natural. If she wasn't nominated for an Academy Award for that performance, that is a big disgrace. I hope she won, but if she wasn't nominated, that's crazy. Overall, this film is masterclass in storytelling. It kind of makes it upset because I know M Night hasn't been able to replicate this. He caught lightning in a bottle, and it seems he hasn't been able to do it again. But I really want him to, because I don't really believe in an accidental genius like this. There's so many things that have to be. The director has to be on point in so many various ways to get a story like this to work and to fool so many people until that very last reveal. And so I'm hoping and praying that M Night can get back into this bag and find whatever he found to do this movie, because this was it was 10 out of 10. The performances, the visual language, the hidden messages, the reveal, excellent movie. Guys, let me know in the comments what you thought about this movie. Did you watch it when it was released? How did you feel at the time? How many times have you watched it since? Is there any other things that I missed out on that were revealing what was going on that I just didn't clock on to? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe, like, share. Peace.